Hello everyone! Welcome to Bahay Aralan. For this video, we will be learning the different rules of the subject-verb agreement. Let's start this off by knowing the basic rule, which is subjects and verbs must agree in number. When we say number, we refer to whether they are singular or plural. This means that if a subject is singular, the verb must also be singular. For example, the researcher collects data from different sources. In this example, the subject is researcher. It is singular. And so, the verb must also be singular, which is collects. As easy as that. And if the subject is plural, its verb must also be plural. For example, the guards defend the palace from invaders. The subject in this sentence is guards. It is plural. That is why the verb defend is also plural. Is it understood? Now, let us see if you can answer the following items correctly. First one, the businessman holds a meeting with his investors every month. The answer is holds. Why? Because the subject in the sentence, which is businessman, is singular. So the verb must also be singular. Next, the teacher and the parent talks about the child's behavior once a week. The answer is talk, plural. Why? Because the subject in the sentence is plural, or more than one. The teacher and the parent. Specifically, here is the rule. Subjects connected by and take a plural verb, like the teacher and the parent. Another one, the principal or the advisor is posting the announcement today. The answer is posting, singular. Why? Here's the rule. When singular nouns or pronouns are connected by or, use a singular verb. And if you analyze it, only one of them, the principal or the advisor, is expected to do the action, not the two of them. Is it clear? Next, neither the boss nor the workers were at the site when the incident happened. The correct answer is were. Why? Here's the rule. For two subjects connected by neither nor, the verb agrees with the second subject or the one closer to the verb. In the sentence, the subject that is closer to the verb is workers, and it is plural. That is why the plural form of the verb were is used. We have to disregard the first subject, which is boss. Another one, either the girls or the mother buys groceries for the family. What verb should we use here? It should be buys. Why? The same rule as neither nor. For two subjects connected by either or, the verb agrees with the second subject or the one closer to the verb. In the sentence, the subject that is closer to the verb is the mother, which is singular. That is why buys is the answer. As for the girls, we just have to disregard it. How about this? Every student are required to attend the orientation. The answer is singular. Here's the rule. If the determiner every is used before a noun, the verb must be singular. Okay? Next, both of my workmates have decided to resign. The answer is have decided. Why? Because the indefinite pronoun both requires a plural verb, and both means two, right? Next, everybody knows Mr. Brian. The answer is knows. Why? The rule is the indefinite pronoun everybody always takes a singular verb. the same as everyone. How about this? The leader, as well as the group members, have finalized the design. What is the correct answer? It is has finalized. Why? Because the subject here is leader, singular. Here's the rule. When a phrase with words like as well as comes between the subject and the verb, you have to disregard it because it is not part of the subject. Okay? Another one. Each of the participants were present at the meeting. What do you think is the answer? It is was, singular. Why? Because the indefinite pronoun each always takes a singular verb. Do not be misled by the words that come after it, which is in this case of the participants. Okay? Next. Many people are afraid of taking risks. The answer is are. Obviously, the indefinite pronoun many is plural and requires a plural verb. Other plural indefinite pronouns that take plural verbs are several, few, and others. Next, someone have to make the first move. The correct answer is has, because the indefinite pronoun someone is singular, so it has to take a singular verb. The same rule applies to the indefinite pronoun somebody. Clear? Another one. No one have ever done this before. The answer is has, singular. Why? Because the indefinite pronoun no one requires a singular verb, just like nobody, anybody, and anyone. Next, the students, accompanied by their teacher, are going on a field trip. The answer is are going, plural. Why? Because the rule is when a phrase with words like accompanied by comes between the subject and the verb, you have to disregard it because it is not part of the subject. So in this example, the subject is students, plural. Is it clear? How about this? The samples on the tray needs testing. What do you think is the answer? It is need, plural, because the subject in the sentence is samples, plural. They are the ones that need testing, not the tray. Another item. Economics focuses on production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. The answer is focuses, because the subject is singular. Economics, even if it ends in S, it refers to only one thing or subject. That is why it is singular. Specifically, the rule is nouns that end in S or are plural in form but are singular in number and meaning take singular verbs. Some other examples of these nouns include mathematics, politics, physics, and calculus. Another one. Those black pants are expensive. The answer is are, plural. The subject is pants, which is also plural. Here's the rule. Nouns such as pants, trousers, jeans, scissors, tweezers, and shears are always plural and therefore should take plural verbs. Next, measles are a contagious disease. The answer is. Measles is singular. It refers to only one form of disease. It's just that it is plural in form because it ends in S, but it is singular in number and meaning. Other words that are plural in form but singular in number and meaning and should take singular verbs include news, mumps, and rickets. Next, the 5 love languages are my favorite book. The answer is. Why? Because here's the rule. Titles of books, plays, films, and other literary works always take singular verbs. Another item. On the wall were paintings. The answer is were, plural. What is the subject in this sentence? It is paintings, plural, not the wall. Okay? Last one. There is are several rules to consider in subject-verb agreement. What do you think is the subject in this sentence? It is rules, plural. So, the answer should be are, plural. And here's the rule. In sentences beginning with there is or there are, the subject follows the verb. And in this case, the noun that follows the verb is rules. So, is everything clear? I hope so. That said, that would be all for this video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.